All right, guys. Good afternoon. Um, just give me a minute. Let me make sure that some things are set up here. I want to believe everybody can hear me anyway. I think my audio and video streams should be audible enough and visible enough. Yep. All right. So, good afternoon, everyone. From wherever you are joining this session today. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. If someone you are joining this session from the year 2026, you're welcome. So, all right. So, we'll be kicking off in a bit. This is just 2 minutes past two. So let's say in the next 2 minutes or so, we'll be kicking off fully. Right, the next 2 minutes or so, we'll be kicking off fully. So you can just relax. Join me on this journey and just relax. All right, so again, the next 2 minutes, once it's about 4 minutes past to fly. All right. Sophia, good afternoon, Ma. I think, yeah. So, yes, we can hear you. Please, will the chat be dropped on the group for better accessibility? Sure, let's do that. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. Do I have anything that I am fairly interested in? So these are actually some of the analysis we did on Sunday. I think if you remember me talking about the sweep of this load and consideration for it by funnily enough that we got to see that happen very well this week. A little bit more than I even expected actually, but still. I'm just checking. I'm just scanning through. Right, to see if there's anything I'm particularly going to be interested in at the moment. I think we're expecting a sell on AU. Yeah, we've seen so many sales actually from that point. It's very likely that that zone might get broken soon enough. But all the same, let's move. Let me see. What was I looking for on AU? Yeah, this one shanked us. But okay. Okay, let's just have this at the back of our minds and see if this would be a possibility on lower time frame. So we'll come back and check up on this guy. All right, we'll possibly, most likely, most definitely come back and check up on this guy. Let's get a bit. I just need to mark out the base there, and then we'll come back. We'll come back after. All right, so this 4 minutes, exactly 4 minutes past 2 o'clock. So this is my official welcome to everyone. Welcome to today's live stream with us at EasyFX Academy. And we already know how it is. We have these streams every Thursday because we expect that people want to also still make money before the weekend. And today's stream is a very, very special one. Why exactly is it special? It's very, very simple. Tomorrow is Valentine. So to some extent, we believe that for some of you who maybe you just quickly want to double that money in your account so that you can do double, this is not dirty December, you can do double dirty Valentine for your significant other. We are here for you. No problem. Don't be afraid. Don't worry. We are here for you. You understand? So let's just go straight into it. Let's look at, should we look at, no need. Let's just go into gold. So usually I love focusing on dollar pairs when it comes to these sessions, but I think today we would so to speak diversify a bit Right, so we won't only look at dollar pairs, we'll look at, in fact, we're going to have a lot of time together today anyway, so don't worry. So let's start with gold. Let's start with gold. I'll just go straight to the 1 hour first. All right, I'll just go straight to the 1 hour on gold. Give me a minute, please. All right, so gold 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. I think we should still continue watching out for some drops towards the downside a little bit more. I'll see if we can get a clean enough entry. I have a zone I previously marked out on, I think, yeah, on this time frame, 15 minutes time frame, right? But I want to see how this zone would play out. Overall, I'm still watching out for a further drop even beyond here, right? I'm watching out for a further drop even beyond here. And my rationale behind that, or the rationale rather that I'm currently harboring, yeah, behind that is currently just this. Price currently is at a very interesting supply. We've gotten some level of reaction towards the downside. If at all I get any reason for price to break below this low, then it means that we might possibly just have a short drop towards the downside. Or before eventually this guy might pick up speed, maybe again pick up speed rather for the continuation towards the upside. So something like this. So I'm watching out for that possibility for us to actually break below this low. Alright, but the easiest way for me to watch out, or the best way rather, and one of the most conservative ways, alright, that I can use to watch out for that break below there would be for me to watch out for price to possibly break below the pivot around here. All right, so if we go to the line chart, we'll be able to see that a bit better. Even on this time frame, you can see that's what I have marked out here. So basically, what I'm watching out for price to most likely give me a break out of this pivot region, or below this pivot region rather, and then we get the retest, and then I might be looking out for the entry for this sell, at least maybe up to maybe as far as here, maybe as far as this point. So just give me a minute, please. Apologies for that. My screen went off, so yeah, that should be better now. All right, so as I was saying earlier, basically what I'm watching out for will be, maybe a drop. All right, maybe a drop from where we are right now below this pivot region. Break and retest sort of thing would be what I'll be looking out for on gold. Right, so that's just what I'm watching out for currently on gold right now. Again, okay, so I wanted to see where I'll be expecting the drop to last to, at least maybe towards somewhere like here. Maybe I'll just mark out like 4 or maybe more regions that I'll be having. So it'll be like another place for me to relax. Then where again? I'm tempted to pick you, so let me just pick you. It's not good. It's not good to be. It's not good to see something and decide that you will not pick it sometimes. All right, so this is basically what I'm watching out for on gold right now. I want to see a break and retest below this region. All right, and then I think we should be able to enter in for a longer sell, a longer push towards the downside, right? So that type of movement is what I'm watching out for. Entry for me now. Remember again, when we have these streams, right? We look at many things together. We love looking at our entry criteria one, and then we have our POIs, or our entry zones. All right, so we have entry zones and entry criteria. Now for me, entry zone will be somewhere around here, between 291 2.45. I'll just write it on the screen, right? And then you can also mark it out on your chart also. 291. Sorry, I think I lost the coordinates to that. Let me quickly get them back. Right, 2912.45. 2912.45, between 2912.45 and 2910.83. So this is the current or these are the coordinates for the zone that I'm currently at right now. Give me a minute, please. All right, that's good enough. So these are the coordinates for the zone that I'm currently watching out for right now. I'm currently watching out right now. So like I said earlier, I'm watching out for a break and retest. If I get that break and retest, then I'll just go like this. So in case you are now wondering, why is this uncle always going for break and retest? She want fish, she want knee. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. During this type of or during the weekends, all right, I usually prefer more conservative approaches, all right, especially as the week runs out. Especially when it comes to even weeks where we've had, NFP or CPI and all of those happenings already. So it's very likely that we might not get to see so much, all right, or what we're expecting from the market, like the kind of big move, so to speak, that we're expecting from the market. All right, so TP1 for me, for this move will be around 1 ratio 3.6, or let's say 1 ratio 3.5, right? Somewhere around this, right? So TP1 will be around here 2898.19, right? TP2 will be around here, all right, 2888.12. TP3 will be around here 2877.71. Do you understand that? That'll be my sell bias for gold. All right, so let me just write it on the screen, my entry. So entry will be around, sorry, give me a minute. Okay. All right, so entry will be around 2910.75. Let me just write everything on the screen. I want you to be able to see that well enough. Entry will be around 2910.75. My stop loss will be 2914.27. TP1 will be 2898.30. TP2 will be, TP2 is far though, very, very far. All right, so TP2 is around here, 2888.12. All right, then TP3 again is quite still far. All right, 2877.71. That'll be TP3. Now remember, the entry pattern that we're using for this basically is still the same: break and retest. All right, so if you do not see that break below that zone and then a retest, please do not go for it. Do not go for it. You know, I'm feeling the need to maybe modify this a bit, so just give me a minute, please. I think I'll change some of these. I think I'm going to change some of these for the sake of type of accuracy I'm going for right now. All right, so let's use this instead. 2909, yeah, then 2912. Is that it? Yeah. So just give me a minute. I'm just going to edit some of the values here. 2912.99. That'll be my stop loss. Then your entry can be 2909.76. All right, so this is it. Entry, stop loss, TP1 to 3. All right, you're still having your basic 1 ratio 3 for your TP1. At the very least, at least for your TP1, and then everything else basically looks good. So TP1 will give you about 1 ratio 3.5. If you're going with TP2, let me just quickly check without removing that one. TP2 will possibly get you around, let me just give an estimate quickly. TP2 will most likely get you around maybe like 1 ratio 5 or 1 ratio 6, right? TP3 will most likely get you around 1 ratio 9 in the long run, right? So this is all we're working with for gold right now: a short sell or a sell towards the downside, rather, as long as we can get a break and test of that region there. All right, so all that is clear for gold. I hope that is clear for gold, what I'm watching out for currently on gold. Let's move. I would have loved to do UCAP, but I think we'll just go to GJ first. So I think for a while I've seen GJ drop today. Yeah, so when did it start? Yeah, that was basically just today. So let's see. This is this was the last high. I'm coming, please. Right, this was here being broken. This was about the eye that caused the guy to break. Right, so you have something like that. Chimley, chimley. Give me a minute, please. Just give me a minute, please. All right, sorry about that. Let's see. So I think we might watch out for a buy from here, but I want to see how we can make that better. You instead. So let's see if we right, and does that coincide with where I'm looking at right now? Yes, it does. So I think I would love to work with this region. I believe I would love to work with this region right now. Right, so we have this currently that I'm watching out for on GJ for a buy. Then at the very least, I believe we should be able to get another 1:3 off of this at the very least. Even though I'm tempted to increase that stop loss, I will say no to that temptation. All right, so this is about 1:3.3. We're using this high as our final TP or our TP, So this is about about 1:3.27. So let me write out the values on the screen. 191.415 is our entry. Stop loss on this is 190.915. Take profit 193.048. Right, so this is what I'm watching out for currently on GBP JPY. I hope you can see my screen though. You can see my screen. Let me increase the font a little bit. So yeah, this is what I'm currently watching out for on GBP JPY. For the buy, entry 191.415, SL 190.915, TP 193.048. So all that is clear for GG. I don't think we need to take too much time on that one. So let's move on. Let me just say this for GG. All right, so we have a pivot region also that also overlaps with where we are currently picking out as our demand zone. All right, which we actually marked out using our feed. All right, from the previous load I've got to see. to the last high that was made, right? So we've seen that this has been swept. All right, this could just this was just a liquidity sweep from here or towards this side, moving towards the downside. So we're expecting that buy from here, all right, which also overlaps with what we saw or what we are looking at as our demand pivot region around there. So that's just basically my current outlook. The government guilt. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you too. So let's quickly move. Let's see GU. Do we have anything we want to look at together on GU right now? Chimle, chimle, oh, yo, yo, I'm very, very skeptical about what I'm about to say right now on GU. Let me see. I'll probably just do my best to explain why. Give me a minute. This isn't the exact day. Let me use another one because we have this that looks like a valid trend line. I mean, am I eye? All right, let me just pick this first. Chimele, chimele, yo, yo, yo. So currently I'm suspecting this region. Sorry, let me mark it out properly. Currently I'm suspecting, this region here. This whole region actually. This whole region is basically where I'm suspecting right now on GU right now. All right, but that'll be if at all we're going to get pushes towards the upside or reactions towards the upside. But at the meantime, the reason why I said I'm going to be very skeptical about GU right now is because this low seems or gives me the vibe that it's going to be swept. This previous support here, and let me see, this is around 190. So I said 190, 352 or so. All right, this is currently looking like that low would most likely be swept. All right, this was this because currently if you look at it a bit closely, you see that this was one high. Sorry, wrong tool. Right, you see that this was one high. Let me mark it, sorry. That was one high that was swept. Right, just let me make it as accurate as possible. Right, and then this was another sweep we got to see after. So remove this one so you won't be confused. Right, so we got to see those two. All right, and then it's very likely that this would be our point or our inducement in this wise if what I'm seeing right now is going to hold. And then let's go to the lower time frame to see if we could find or we can find a better entry for the buy. For me, this would be a much safer entry for the buy. For me, this would be a safer entry for the buy. Yeah, so somewhere around there will be a much safer entry for the buys on GBP USD. Yep, that's what I'll be looking at right now. If I'm going to be looking out for buys at all on GBP USD, I think I'll prefer to wait for price to get towards that region. And again, you can see that somehow we're still having that and also overlapping with our trend line support. So I want to see if that I want to see that holding. So basically I'm watching out for a drop still, right? Then we get to see a push towards the upside. So for me, for GU buys and GBP USD buys, I would wait for here. All right, now let me just give this as a disclaimer. I was talking about this zone earlier, or when I was marking out this region on the higher time frame, 1 hour time frame earlier, somewhere around here. All right, one of the reasons why I was marking that region was because we have a sort of rally-based rally. So yeah, that is rally-based. Yeah, rally-based rally sort of formation being formed around here. This impulsive bearish candle here is actually what's forming our current base. All right, which will be our demand zone for the buys. However, because of the fact we got to see these two breaks, all right, and we didn't get to see actually price come to actually use this other block that was left behind here. It's very likely that we could have actually used, or it's very likely rather that this could actually become our inducement, or this would have been played out as our inducement. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense to you. If not, don't mind me. All right, so this will be my buy bias currently on GBP USD, and if you know me, all right, I am a I'm not a greedy person. I'm not so greedy. Let me not say I'm a greedy person. I'm not so greedy. I know it's to look for too much. We'll just go with 1:3 really. Right, so this will be my move for GU right now. 1:3. Let me write the parameters on the screen so that you see it. Entry 1 point, is this 7 or 2? 1.24165. Stop loss 1.23991. And TP is what? 1.24701. Right, so something like this is what I'm watching out for currently. On GBP USD. Right, so how that is clear, I've done my best to explain my general bias to you so you should understand what exactly I am watching out for right now. All right, so how that is clear for GBP USD, buy from somewhere, down there. If you're looking out for sales, there's some possibility I'm seeing right now, but I know people that use that to trade, right? What I'm about to say right now. So this one, I'm not saying you should take it, right? But I just know people that use, what I'm about to say right now to trade, but I'm not one of such people. So basically, I know some people would desire to wait for a break. I'm just saying this for educational purposes. What I'm explaining right now is just for educational purposes, nothing, not financial advice, right? So this is a point that many people possibly watch out for a break, right? You had this previous support here, price broke or it became resistance around this point also. So it's very likely that some people might want to see a body close below here. All right, so that's the body, the candle closing below there with its body, and they want to enter immediately after they see that candle close, which might be around here, wherever. They'll use this as their stop loss, and then they'll take their trade. They can easily take, at least if they are targeting here, they'll easily make their 1:2.5. Am I saying you should do that? No. Like I said, that was just an explanation for educational purposes. So if you look at your chart and it feels like something that your risk appetite can handle, it feels like something that makes sense to you, all right, then you should, or you can go for it rather. So that is clear for GU. Let me see if we can find something on other guys. We took quite some time on GU actually. G card, GBP card, GBP card. Let me see you. Oh, this one I'm looking out for is still far out. Can we fashion anything at the moment? Oh, do we have a possible sweep of trend line or a trend line sweep before? Let's see if this would be a possibility. Do we have anywhere below here? I'm not interested in this. No. So let's see GA also. Or if you have any commodities that you are currently watching out for, and you just need someone to look at it, or maybe a set of different eyes to look at it, you can just drop them in the chat section and we will. All right. I'm looking at GA. If I have anything that is currently going to be interesting for me. So if you just give me a minute, I'm still on the spot, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, please. I have to remove something quickly. All right. Sorry about that. So I'm back now. I'm back now. So let's quickly move on. Let's quickly move on. I think we're looking at GA together. Oh, interestingly, we've seen GA drop. So this could have just been Price's way of filling up this point. Is there something that I would love to pick from here? Not really. Those are just Price's way of trying to at least fill up the imbalance left behind. And now that it has done that, it looks like this guy is just going to continue towards the upside. For me, nothing that I'm really interested in right now. This wait a minute. Wait. No, nothing I'm looking at right now. So let me look at AU2. I think we've done gold today, we've done GJ, we've done GU. So let me see AU. After my promise that I was not going to look at so many USD commodities. No. Oh, good. We've seen that break. Let's see. So if you remember during the beginning of the stream, I said I wanted to see what price did when we got to the base of that rally base drop. Sorry, drop base rally rather. And this looks like we've gotten a break below. So I want to see if it's possible for us to climb in for a sell. I think this is similar to what we just saw on, was it GU? I think so. This looks very similar to what we just saw on GU. So I think I might be interested in this. For this, I might have to just go to the 5 minutes. All right, I'm about to say something. I need everybody on the call to listen, well. You need to pay attention to what I'm about to say. So the same way we're expecting a break and retest on, was it gold? I can't remember if it was gold. I think so. You might watch out for something similar here. All right, but please don't take this if you do not have the risk appetite. This is very risky. This is a very, very risky venture. This one, all right, this one I'm about to talk about right now is going to be a lot more risky. Just 1:2.5, not even 1:3. But let's still see how this works out. And again, it's just that you're watching out for again a break and retest. So if you do not see that break and retest, please note that you're not supposed to, all right, or you're not supposed to enter that trade. Right, so a break and retest off of this guy Euro USD. You want to see that drop. Oh, 230 movement. Sorry, that's why we saw that. Well, that's why I'm saying this type of candle being formed. Yeah. Interestingly, let me see this on the 1 hour, the 30 minutes time frame. Right, if it's an actual substantial pump, we might wait for another sell re-entry around here. Right, so if this is going to be a substantial pump from what I can see right now, which it looks like it's going to be, I think we can watch out for a sell re-entry around here. I think we might be able to watch out for a sell re-entry around there. So let me remove this for the meantime. Right, so we should, or we could, let me see it on 15 if we can get that zone to look better. Maybe somewhere around here. Right, for the sells on EU. Let me look at GU quickly. Let's see what it did. Oh, we're still in that range anyway. So let's go back to EU. So I want to see this I being swept. This one, all right here. And then price to fill up this imbalance left behind here, come up into this region, and then we should be able to get a sell. All right, but this again, I think this is a lot risky too, because I'm not going to be using our stop loss is going to be fairly wide, and I'll be targeting as far down as here. So this is just about 1 ratio 2.8 or so. So something like this is what I'm watching out for currently on EU. Possibly we should have that sell. All right. I'm going to just adjust it a little bit, so I'll give us the values now. All right, so we should be able to get at least 1 ratio 3 or so from this there. So entry for here, or entry for this rather. Entry for this is 1.04, 1.04126. Stop loss 1.04295. And take profit is 1.03606. 60, sorry. Yeah. So this will be our entry, stop loss, and whatnot. Take profit also for this trade on EU. So we're going to see that already. So look at it together. We've seen that break above that high. Let's look at it on 15. All right, so possibly price might drop a little bit before finally coming up towards that region, but I believe we should get a good reaction towards the downside for the sales from there on EU. So I hope that is clear for EU. Let's see GN. I'll do two other commodities before I enter this stream anyway. I'll do GN. Wow. Oh, we're already fairly late for this though. This has been a very interesting point, but this is already, this one has already gone quite far already, so I think I'll just leave this one for the meantime. Let me look at EA. I think the last time we had a stream, was it the last time? I've already forgotten. The last time I looked at EA, remember I gave one very interesting trade on EA the last time we had a stream that I had to look at it. Let's see for EA. I'm still saying basically this almost something similar to what I just saw on GN right now. So I don't think I'm going to focus on EA personally at the moment. No, let me just confirm from 15 minutes first. Nope. I don't think I'm going to focus on GN personally. So let me ask you again, if you have any commodities you want us to look at together, just drop it in the chat section. If not, I'll just find one. All right, I'll find one pair that I am sort of interested in, and then we'll look at it, and then we'll call it a session for today. I always try avoiding EG, EUGBP, because the time that you want EUGBP to move, that it will not move, and then when you're not expecting it to move, it will not start moving. Like they gave it. Let me not say something that is in my mind. Let me not say what's in my mind. Did I check UNZD before? Also the same thing that we saw. Okay, AJ. So let's see. This currently is where I'm fairly interested in. Can you take S and P, sir? Sure, let's try that. I don't think I have ever had the need. All right, so I'll try to look at S and P. And by need, I mean that I don't trade US S and P really. I don't think I've ever had the vibe. I have people around me that will talk about it, right? Making taxi. If you don't understand me, what I just said right now is that I don't bother about it really. But let's look at it together. Let me just really look at AJ first. This is the point that's currently tempting me at the moment on AG. I think I'll just watch out for this on AG right now, though I'm not necessarily a fan of the current price action I'm seeing on this guy. But, all the same, this looks like a possible buy setup. Yeah, on AG. So, I think on AG, I'll watch out for something like this rather. I think at least we should easily get our ratio 3 out for this. You can get more, but I'll just stick with this. So, this will be my current bias on AG for the buys. Let me write everything down on the screen as soon as I can. 96.123, right? SL is 95.795 and CP is 97.117. Alright, so all that is clear. This is what I'll be looking at for AG. Alright, so S&P. Oh, sorry. Chimili, chimili, ooh, yo, yo, chimili. Wow, what a beauty. I think S&P and is it US 30 or US 100? I've already forgotten. It's one of them that have this correlation that I heard about once. Let's see, 1 hour time frame. I think I'll just go to the line chart straight for this. I won't waste too much time off of this. This looks exactly like normal synthetic. I said synthetic. Normal currency indices. Let me see, am I seeing that well? Yeah. The amount of songs that I've been hearing of recent, and I don't know the actual lyrics. So I don't mind. Very soon I'll learn everything. But for now, just be enjoying the hummings I'm humming. Did we get that? Okay. But I think I'll be seeing to it by here. Right. So Give me a minute, please. Let me just confirm. All right, I think I was just watching out for this right now on S&P. All right, so I'll be watching out for a short buy, very very short buy, very very short buy from around here. Um, for the meantime, anyways, for the meantime, this is give me a minute. Right, so this is what I'm watching out for now on S&P. I feel like going as far as there, but I'll just stick with that 1:3, which at least should be somewhere around this high. 1 ratio. Let's work with this. Let's work with this for the meantime. All right, so for this guy, entry 620, 60, 29.86. Stop loss. Why am I typing SK instead of SL? 6017. 6017.64. And what's the next one? Okay, take profit 6067.11. All right, so this will be rather what I'm watching out for on S&P. For the meantime, buy from here, entry 6029.86, stop loss 6017.64, take profit 6067.11. So that is clear, Sophia. All right, so at this moment and at this point in time, I want to say thank you very much for joining us for today's stream. I hope you've been able to learn one or two, you've been able to gain value. Right, as usual, I'll tell you to practice proper risk management. All right, make sure that while taking any of these trades, you're risking what you can lose. When you're doing forex in general, you're trading. All right, risk what you can lose. Risk what you can lose. As soon as the money is in your MT5 account or is in your C Trader or whatever platform you're using, realize that that money is no longer your money. It's gone. All right, until it comes back into your actual, quote unquote, in this case, fiat account. All right, your bank account. But as long as it's inside your MT5, wherever account, come out from mine. All right, so I'm very sure we should have a profitable rest of the week. Tomorrow is Valentine. Please take your babes or your significant others out. Enjoy yourself. Relax. Life is too hard for you not to have somebody to do it with. You understand? If you don't understand, the Lord will give you understanding in Jesus' name. Have a wonderful rest of the week, guys. Thank you for joining us, and bye bye.